it's very different. So I feel like the scene here and in Europe generally is better than it is sometimes in the UK. I think particularly in Spain, people just have so much passion for live music, but there's such a drive for good, honest soul music, and it's empowering. It's really empowering, and it's getting a lot better in England. And there's kind of been a bit of an uprising in soul and funk music over the last kind of 10 years or so, with kind of people like Amy Winehouse, God rest her soul, coming through and just absolutely smashing it and becoming a commercial hit. So that's really helped all of us to have a platform to stand on. Yeah, it is different. It's really different, and same in the States. It's a really competitive market, and there's kind of more soul music there. So I think it's probably a harder job for those guys, but it's just great, man. It's the most powerful style of music, in my opinion.
Treat me like dirt.
It really depends. It's all about, this is going to sound terribly cliched, but it's all about the people that I'm singing at. It's I'm singing for, if they want to hear me, if it's a crowd of 10, then I'll give it everything. If it's a crowd of 200, I'll give it everything. It's 1,000, I'll give it everything. And it's, as long as the sound on stage is good, that's pretty much all we need to kind of, do a good show. But yeah, it's just all about the people. There's no point singing for somebody if they don't want to hear you. Tonight, great crowd, really great crowd.
Take me out. If I put on a nice dress, baby, you wanna start a fight. Even my next door neighbor.
My keyboard player, who's not here tonight, oh, what a story, he writes the majority of the material with the rest of the band, but he's an amazing songwriter, and his lyrical kind of ability is phenomenal, and he's really good at writing from a woman's perspective. And he says, I hear a song in my head and I try and think about how you would deliver it, how I would deliver it, and he just gets it right every time. And we talk a lot about lyrics and how we can sort of shape them to make it the right story, and what character that we're talking about. I mean, it's always me, but it's different bits of Hannah, that we kind of try and bring out. But it's about passion and love. A lot of it's about love.
Now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, so I think there has to be a bit of you in everything that you do, or it's not honest, and it's not pure, and it's not yours. It belongs to somebody else. You're copying somebody else's emotion. So whatever I sing, I have to channel something that I've had in my life. My absolute hero is Etta James. I just love her, and again, God rest her soul, but she was just the most incredibly powerful woman that had an awful life, a really, really shitty life. You've got to have that passion, that belief, and that emotion behind what you're doing, and a commitment to it, and every note has to have commitment. But she just summed it up in that little paragraph about that bit of her life. And not all about the voice, it really isn't. It's about so many different facets of you on the stage. I've made friends with David Hooper, who's been playing on the last couple of nights with us, and amazing performer. It's about this kind of indescribable bit of you that you just give. It's just honest. If you can perform honestly and, like I've said already, commit to what you're doing and what you're trying to portray to your audience, then they're going to lap it up. And Bob Dylan, even Screaming Jay Hawkins, and who are amazing musicians, but if you actually strip it back and listen to their voices, they're pretty ugly in a way, and they had so much talent in just the person that they were that almost didn't matter. So yeah, I mean, if you've got a passion to sing, and if you can make people happy, then do it. It doesn't matter who you sound like.